Baseball from the Big Apple. We're at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. So the Bronx Bombers have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Luis Severino will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Stepping into the box, Billy McKinney. He will lead this one off today. First pitch coming. Here it is. And we are underway from Yankee Stadium as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
64 degrees our temperature here at first pitch this afternoon. Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now. The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you know, they're hoping to get more out of the number 6 hitter. Looking at the last game, it was 0 for 3, but it was the way he went about that 0 for 3. He didn't look very aggressive, and actually he looked kind of lost to me. I'm wanting to see a different player in that batter's box today.
In now, Aledmus Diaz. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First offering on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what
hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Stanton. He takes the turn and heads for second. Oh, and he misses it.
You don't think fielding is important? Instead of a routine out, you got a guy standing at second base after a 2-base error. We'll see if the pitcher can pick him up.
Here's Kendrys Morales as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Working for the punch out and the offering. Ball 2. Diaz leads off second with one gone in the inning. Set to deal on 2-2. In the dirt here. The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. Liner toward right center. And a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Blue Jays have grabbed a 1-0 lead.
Hey, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, D-Row. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game, so to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, D-Row, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
Here's Justin Smoke now. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Here's Randall Grichuk as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
One of the keys to good pitching is attacking early in the count. That's 2 pitches, 2 swings, and an 0-2 count. Let's see if he goes right after him and tries to bury him here on the 3rd pitch.
Popped him up. In comes Judge. He can't get there as it falls in. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
You know, it's funny. The first 2 strikes are for the fans. You're trying to put balls in the seats right there. With 2 strikes, it's for the team. You got to shorten up and find a way, and that's exactly what he did right there. Soft liner into right field for a base hit.
In now, Yangervis Solarte, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Oh and 1, here it comes. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
Fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
The 2-2. And this will be fouled away. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. And the slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Digging in, Kevin Pillar. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. From the stretch. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And he falls behind 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Toronto leads this one 1-0. Aaron Sanchez gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Thanks, Matt. Aaron Sanchez, he is the complete package. Big, strong guy, 6'6", about 215 pounds. Power fastball, 95 to 98 with sink. Great curveball and a terrific changeup. This guy is the real deal.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
Grounded to the right. Travis showing off his range. And that's out number 1. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. he's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Here's big Aaron Judge. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. Here comes the first pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. One out, nobody on. Strike two called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Sanchez, or the Sanchez as he's been called. He was selected in the first round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Judge is retired. 2 down now. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch on its way. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. Giancarlo Stanton will get a chance in the inning following the base hit.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, D-Roll. He's turning April showers into Mayflowers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton, and we'll see if he can get out of this little dry spell he's stuck in. Not much offensively coming from him lately. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Head-to-head history with Aaron Sanchez. Just a 1-for-12 career line. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On to the second inning now from Yankee Stadium. The Jays are out in front, 1-0. Russell Martin now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Russell Martin.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. And Martin's going to reach. He's got a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And he's back standing. Stepping in now, Devin Travis, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Missed with a slider.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home. This is hit softly to third. LeMahieu on to first, and they get them both.
The batter, number 28.
That'll bring up Billy McKinney. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Now, back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. That's lifted the other way out to left. Stanton has a read on it, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Stepping into the box, Miguel Andujar, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
The 2-1. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
So coming to the plate, Luke Voigt. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off there, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses again, 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Settling in now, Gary Sanchez. Head-to-head history with Aaron Sanchez. He's 1 for 3. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Pitch on the way. A fastball down near the shoe tops. 2 out, nobody on. The next 1-2 pitch. Smoke toward third. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First delivery to him on the way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. A ball and a strike. So 1-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Now at the plate, Kendrys Morales. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Two-seamer can't quite make it back over the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Diaz stands at second with no outs. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
'50th pitch of the game on its way. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
A runner at second, nobody out. Swing and a line drive. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. The throw into second. And he is out trying for 2 bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI here. Standing in, Justin Smoke. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently. One out, nobody on. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
And he got him.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Into the box, Rendell Grichuk. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Jays lead it 2-0. Now at the plate, Torres, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Ball 1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
The 1-2 is a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone. Solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year, and the Yankees are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Head-to-head history with Aaron Sanchez. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Bases are empty here, nobody out. A ball and a strike now to Bird. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Fastball right over the outside corner. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. MLB The Show, your home for Yankee baseball all season long, as you get a look there at what's on tap for the Bombers over the course of the next 7 days. Ready for another chance? Brett Gardner. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Solarte takes it in, but the throw's a good one as they get Gardner trying to beat one out.
Up next for the Yankees, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Digging in to try it again, Aaron Judge looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a curveball that time that broke too low. The 1-0. Popped him up. Smoke on the move. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Into the box, Yankervis Solarte. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. So far on the year, Solarte begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. And the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Center fielder, number 11, Kevin Pillar.
Next to bat for Toronto, Kevin Pillar. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking his zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
Behind 0-2 now. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Russell Martin now, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. And that one just missed outside. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is under it, and the inning is over. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. Leading off the inning, DJ LeMahieu, and they'll need him to get something going here.
DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. LeMahieu is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. And there's ball 2 now.
Well, that's pretty much a no-brainer right there. If a guy misses that bad on a curveball, you've got to throw him another one. That was better recognition there.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. Line to the right side. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home 4th. And as that graphic shows us, he currently leads the Yankees in that category. Giancarlo Stanton now looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. The 1-0 home is a sinker that misses for a ball.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Two balls and a strike. LeMahieu gets his lead at first, nobody out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. Richard ranging back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First offering on its way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. One run on 3 hits and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Way out in front. Ready with the 1-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. LeMahieu rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate. It's a 2-2 game.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
In now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. 2 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. We're through 4, and we are tied 2-2. Into the box now, Devin Travis. He'll start off the 5th in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Devin Travis. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Here now the 2-2. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
That'll bring up Billy McKinney. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And it's 1-2. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz.
As he rips it on the ground to second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired.
So they go quietly here in this half inning. Last half of the fifth coming up, and we are tied 2-2. At the plate, Torres. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Here it is, the 3-0. Is taken, strike one. Called strike two, and now it's full 3-2.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
Pitch on the way. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
First baseman number 33, Greg Bird.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a strike. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. And the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Popped him up. Solarte has room in foul territory. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Center fielder number 11, Rex Gardner.
Digging in once again, Brett Gardner. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This one to right field and deep off the bat of Gardner. Richard going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. As the Yankees move out in front here, it's now 3-2.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Bases empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
Here's big Aaron Judge. And that misses, ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Hard sinker misses, 2-2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. 5 innings complete, and New York has taken a 3-2 lead. Digging in, the switch hitter, Kendrys Morales. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at bat. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Windup and the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Here's Justin Smoke now. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And that misses, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Full count now, 3-2. Three-two pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, these guys have had a hard time making contact all game long, racking up a bunch of Ks, so that's their first walk of the game. We'll see if that gets them going a bit.
Now at the plate, Rendell Grichuk. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Boy, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation, 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Now the 2-0 home. 2-1 now. Now a throw over, and he'll be back in standing up. Smoke, base runner at first with 1 out. And he misses again, ball 3. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, up, up. Near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning. And Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people and runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
Popped him up. Andujar waits on it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, third baseman, Yankervis Solarte.
Stepping in, Yankervis Solarte. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Now a bluff here as he steps off to looking back at first. Flying toward right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Blue Jays held in check. They're down 3-2. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here comes the first pitch. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
0-1, here it comes. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-2. And the changeup is way low that time. Swinging a soft liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Carlos Sanchez.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 so far. First delivery to him on the way. And he just misses with a curveball. Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike one. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Back up the middle. Travis fields it cleanly. A bare hand for 1. On to first, a double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Stepping in now, Miguel Andujar. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. The 1-2. A little bouncer, but it gets fouled. The next 1-2 pitch. Line drive to left.
McKinney
is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Yankees, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Chad Green is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 57.
Striding in, Kevin Pillar. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 home. Popped him up. Bird ranging into shallow right. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
Coming to the plate now, Russell Martin. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Well, this is where the manager makes his money right there. Nice at bat. Now it's a question of whether or not he pinch runs. Dan, as a pitcher, did it make you a little nervous when a guy had jets on the base paths?
Oh, no doubt about it. This is a very difficult spot. You're 1 hit away from getting right back into this game and tying this game up. You're going to have to really think about putting somebody on first that might be able to score on a ball in a gap.
Into the box, Devin Travis. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Green typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty V, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
High in the air out to center field. Gardner is there. 2 down.
Now batting, number 28.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Billy McKinney. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Pulled toward right center field. LeMahieu ranging into the outfield. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. One left for Toronto. Still a 3-2 ball game. Danny Barnes gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Luke Boyd. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch on its way, and the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. In there, 1-1. The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out. Didi Gregorius will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Lined hard toward right center. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, number 25.
Torres will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one just missed outside. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And with 2 out, the inning will stay alive for Greg Bird.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. No balls and a strike to count. Torres is off at first with 2 away. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Travis is there, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Yankees lead it 3-2. Didi Gregorius will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 18, Didi Gregorius.
Adam Ottavino has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Adam Ottavino.
Stepping up to the plate, Aledmus Diaz. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Austin Romine is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching, number 28, Austin Romine.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. 8th inning from Yankee Stadium. Yankees on top in this one at home as you get a look at the line score. Ready once again, Kendrys Morales. He went down on strikes last time up. First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
And it's 1-1. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Full count now for Morales. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here's Justin Smoak now. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. He's set and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. So it's full now, 3-2. Rendell Grichuk would be next. Full count, here it comes. And it's fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Jake Petrichka is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 39, Jake Petrichka.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Brett Gardner.
Here comes the first pitch. Changeup in for a strike. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Grounded back up the middle. Travis towards second. He's got it, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
He's set. Here it comes. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. One out, nobody on. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. The 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And Smoke will take this one over to the bag, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're up 3-2. Aroldis Chapman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Aroldis Chapman.
Here's Randall Grichuk. He'll be the one to greet Chapman, who looks to put an end to this one.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit down the third baseline. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting, third baseman,
Into the box now, Yankervis Solarte. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right over the middle, knee high. Fastball that finds the outside corner.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Fastball that just misses inside. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Kevin Pillar waits on deck. Lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Ready for another shot now. Kevin Pillar. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's 2 for 4. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. This is line to left. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Hero? This pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
Here's a fastball called for strike one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Oh, and 1, here it comes. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
The 0-2 on his way from Chapman. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The next 0-2. Hit out towards second. Reined in. There's one. Back to first. It's a double play right when he needed it, and this ball game is over.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. New York used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Luis Severino wins his 3rd of the season. Aroldis Chapman earns the save out of the bullpen, his 8th of the season. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon, first for the victorious Yankees. 3 runs on 7 hits. 1 error. They left 3 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 2 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 53,325. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.